Hi, this is Box, and I'm back in Mysteryville on the Simburbia story server. And it's the last Friday before the last town meeting, and I just wanted to go around and take a last look at all the stuff that I built, just as a record, because some of this stuff I haven't captured in a video yet. So right now I'm in my first residential plot, and it hasn't really changed much since the first week. The main difference is that we've cloned a bunch of the floors upwards, so instead of the original like 3 floors it had, we have a bunch of floors now, so we're very high up in the air now and on the top floor. And yeah, you can get a nice view from up here. And then the second plot that I have is the B-Mart, which overall hasn't changed much over the past few weeks. It's just I've added a lot more stock over time. So we've got like kind of some junk items that I just have excess of, like dirt, stone, but I've also got a bunch of like kind of rare items like packed ice, honey blocks, you know, conduit ingredients, you know, wither ingredients, beacons, and kind of some rare things or hard to find things like coral or like slime balls. And still no one has bought any sponges at all. What a shame. And here we have my second residential plot, which I don't think I've shown on any video. It's kind of a fairly simple tower. I like the lobby here. I'm not sure I like this fountain too much, but something has to go here. But I kind of like this, the mailboxes over here. And then there's only 2 floors. Oh, I gotta fix that. There's only 2 floors here, so the apartments are fairly simple. And I kind of like in the bedroom here, we've got this closet that's accessible with trapdoors, so it's very compact because all the trapdoors just flip out of the way, so it makes this area seem a little larger than it should be. And a little kitchen. And the second floor apartment's the same. And then the next plot I have is my original industrial plot from like the first week, where it hasn't changed much at all. I don't think I've changed anything. Still has the pigs and the system for, you know, letting a batch through so I can kill them. There's not really much more to say about this one. Next to that, I have another industrial plot, which is a kelp farm. I mean, I didn't really have any good ideas for another industrial plot, and I didn't have any good licenses, so I just built a kelp farm because that's like the only license I had. Kelp is useless, but we've got loads of it now. And finally, I have my original park, which hasn't changed much either. I've added some beacons, so I've got a super beacon here, all 6 beacons, and I've changed the dream he's reaching for to a beacon because he wants more beacons. Okay, so another build I worked on was the bank here, and I did a lot of the decoration on kind of the detailing on the front and the outside. So I really like how the warped wood planks kind of work with the prismarine. The colors go well together. So I did, man, is it loud in here? I did the exteriors of the building and some of the interiors, or all the interiors too, pretty much. Except for the roof. But it hasn't changed much since we put it together in that week. The vault should still be functional. I'm getting terrible frame rate in spawn, or in the town here. So, yep, that's the bank. Another build I worked on was the pharmacy. I designed the building myself and then put it together myself. I did all the interior work here. So I like this exterior because it's got multiple layers to it. You get the sandstone layer, and then the brick layer, and then the terracotta on the corner. And this banner was fun to put together. Wasn't actually too hard to do in survival if you have the pixel art ahead of time. So this is the pharmacy. We go in and we've got the pharmacy area with some storage and then some stuff on the shelves. That's pretty much it. Another build I worked on was the internet cafe here. So I designed the exterior based on Felina's idea of just building a computer, an old-timey computer. And then I think Felina did most of the interiors, and CFG did some as well. So on the bottom floor here, we've got kind of the coffee area where people can come in and get their coffee, and then they can go off to a table and connect to the Wi-Fi. On the second floor here, we've got more seating, and then up here, we've got kind of like public terminals. So this is the internet cafe. And so the next build that I worked on was the fire station here. And I really like this building a lot. I designed this building based on kind of sort of the Ghostbusters firehouse building, by looking at a picture of that. It's not exactly the same, of course, but it's kind of similar. And I really like how this one came out with the vertical sandstone and then kind of that area between the windows. Looks really nice. And then the ledge there. And so if we go inside, I think Felina and CFG decorated all of this. Felina did a lot. We've got the first floor, which is kind of a work area, and then a bunk area with a fire pole going down. And then on the next floor, we've got a kind of a common area and a kitchen. And then on the roof, I also built this helicopter, this firecopter for putting out fires with dispensable water. And I'd never built a helicopter before, and it came out pretty good, I think. And then the next building I worked on was the smeltery, blacksmith with Felina, and Felina did most of the work on this one. So she put together all this floor and the floor above it. What I worked on, and so there's the forge area and the smelting area, and then lag. And then on the second floor, I basically tried to decorate some of the interior up here. So I did the card tables and the card game, and I decorated the high-low game. Ding. Money. And I also got a bunch of these heads once we figured out how to generate custom heads. So these are all box heads, but I changed my skin before killing myself to get the custom texture. So both the money bags and the dice. And then the last build I worked on was this train station here. So it's a big building, all open interior. And so a passenger area on the right and a cargo area over to the left here that leads onto the train. I put the building together and kind of laid out the interior, and then CFG built this train. And then there's a portal that goes to another portal closer to Wendy Town. I don't like this building that much. I mean, it's okay, but it was kind of just a thing that was threw together quickly. And I also built this wonderful memorial to all of the beacons that the Coalition team has thrown into lava over time. One beacon here for every beacon lost in lava, and the beacon colors represent the person who lost the beacon. So, rest in peace, beacons. So those are my builds from Simburbia Story. We'll see how the last town meeting goes tomorrow, and thanks for watching. Bye.